What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to continue our grind for the 81 upgrades that are out. They're out for 9 days, and depending on what EA release every day does change the market and the prices that you should be bidding on. So if you looked at the video yesterday and you felt, well, I'm not winning as many as he was, it's probably because the market has slightly changed in terms of how much people are playing for rares and how much people are willing to put into these packs. So that means the market changes and things like that. But I've worked out a new way to do stuff. Now what you can do, if you see my coins alone sort of are down as well, it's because I did the David Neres SBC and I had to buy a couple of 87s to finish that off. So that's why we're down a little bit at the moment, but we're going to make it back by doing this method while doing 81 upgrade packs and stuff like that. So what you can basically do is bid on gold commons from the Premier League or any of the top leagues. I believe this will work for League One and Bundesliga as well, but I know the Prem seem to have a lot more players that go for a lot more, so I'll show what I mean in a second. So we're winning a lot of these between 700, 750 and 800. So I did a bit of working out before. I realised that we'd won 24 of them, which means we've probably spent around 18k by buying in between 700 and 800. So I did a sort of an average overall of 750. If you buy 24 players at 750, you're spending 18,000 coins on getting them. Now what you can see here, if you go into the transfer market, we have been relisting them for around 1.2, 1.3, and a lot of them are going within the first sort of 10, 15 minutes, and then we'll get a couple of them which may go left. So we've actually only got one more left now. Presumably we list him for an extra 100 coins by accident, so he might take a little bit longer to sell, but I'd imagine he will. And the reason you're doing that, you're selling them on, obviously you can't use them in the upgrade packs. Now that's obviously an issue, because you're like, well, why am I bidding on this? Well, you're making your profit through this area here, and then you're going to go to gold rares. You're then going to find the league. So for this, I've tended to use Serie A, but you can also lose other leagues as well. And the reason you're doing that is because you want the gold rares now for around 700, which you can pick up. You can sometimes get them at 650 if you're lucky, but you're more likely to get them around 700. I wouldn't go straight away and bid. I'd get to around about the 1 minute mark. You can see now we're able to sort of place our bids. And you need to win obviously 11 of these overall. Any others you get, you can obviously resell on should you need to or want to. And the great thing about this is obviously you're making profit from the commons, and then you're buying the rares that you need on bid for 700. Now you can probably snipe a lot of these as well if you would rather snipe them, which is absolutely fine. I just obviously do bidding anyway, like a lot more than I do sniping. I wouldn't say I'm the best at that. And obviously, once you've placed like your 11 bids, just make sure you're doing different players each time. I just mass bidding because I know I can relist up again for 800 coins if I've got them already, or I can keep them behind and use them on the next run, depending on how many I end up bidding on. But we'll just use all our coins here to see how many we win, and then you'll see that we've maxed our transfer targets out, which is fine. And then we'll start to see some of these will be I would have won. So yeah, you've got a lot of the rares here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then we're going to win a lot of these ones here as well. So we'll make coins on that. And the reason that's great is because obviously you're bidding on the rares, so you're getting a lot cheaper than if you're going to do it on buy nows. The buy nows are going for around, I believe, 850, maybe a little bit less, so maybe actually more 800. Around 800. So basically, any ones that you win that you don't end up using in the SBC, just relist for 800, and you'll make back around sort of 50, 60 coins on that, as well as obviously making them profit back on the gold rares. So once you've done that, you're going to come out. I'm just going to show you again that some of these are selling. So even the rares there, that one actually went for 850, which was nice. But these Premier League ones, you can relist it around 1.2, 1.3. I did try and do just general rares as well, but that didn't work as well, so I've decided to choose more of a top league. I can probably relist these up at 800 and they'll probably all sell, so that's not a problem. And there you go, another 850 sale there. So if you want to get an extra bit of profit out of them, feel free to list them at 850. It'll just take a bit longer to sell. Now, when you've done that, obviously you've maxed out your watch list and you've got all the players in your club. You'll see your coins have deducted. Now, obviously, we need to remake the coins back. So we're going to want to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rares into our club to be able to do the upgrade pack. And we're going to relist these up at 800 just for this time round. So there's only one extra that we won there, which is fine. And then what you can do from there, you can then go over and have a look at some of these non-res. Now, some of these will go for a bit more, so it looks like some of the higher rated commons will go for a bit more. So like this burger one looks around, 1.4 maybe, 1.3. So we'll actually end up making a little bit more coins on him. So I'm listing for 1.3 and we'll check at the end of the episode if he sold. And then obviously some of the centre backs as well, I believe, go for a little bit more than 1.1. And I'll show you the gold commons in a minute when I do a bid. It tends to be the strikers. So you can actually sneak out an extra 100 coins, which is always good because you get a bit more profit in there. So I'm not going to really relist all these now. I just think, you guys get what I'm doing, but I'll do that at the end of the episode. And obviously you've got some duplicate ones here from Serie A rares, which we can just relist as well because we don't actually need them. We've got our 11 players to put in the upgrade pack. And yeah, we just make a bit of extra coins back there. But should you want to save them, it just saves you rebidding for them next time, which is cool. And obviously just get back on the commons after. But, minimum you'll get for these is 1.1. But it's likely you actually can get 1.2 in a lot of them as well. It may just take a little bit longer to sell. Now, if we come back here, let's just see if any of the players sold. It looks like some of them have done. So who do we list? Well, we lifted some of these rares up. They're going for 800, which is cool. Bergwijn there sold for extra 100 coins, so you may even be able to get a bit more for him. So depending on who you win, I'll just double check the prices because you may be able to get a few more coins out of that. And so once I've done that, obviously we need to add the rares into our club now. So actually I will have to put some of the comments up on the trade pile just so I can show you what I'm doing. So let's just stick all these up. We know we're going to reset them on. So we're going to make our coins back plus some profit, which is nice. I would say, obviously, if you want to make profit while doing the upgrade pack, then don't do the upgrade pack until you win 50 of these gold commons and then relist them all up at once. And then obviously then you could go and then bid on the league that you choose, and then add them cards into your club. So we've now added 11 rares into our club and we've got loads to sell on the transfer market. We then go on to our upgrade pack and then we can complete that absolutely no problem because we've done it all from the same league, all the rares. We bought them kind of at minimum at around 700. If you want to wait a bit longer, then you might be able to get them at 650 or find a league that has them a bit cheaper. I just do Serie A because I simply find that I just win them a lot more frequent. Now, when you've done this, you don't really need to worry about chemistry because they're all going to link to each other. You may have to swap a few players around, but realistically, I've got done with different positions here, so I'm going to get the chemistry absolutely no problem on the cards that we bidded on. So if you come out of that, we add our final player, which I think Abramovich was already in the club, so we're adding Ericsson here. So we'll just swap these around here, get the chemistry there, Correa can go up there, and we get our 51 chemistry we need. We get the upgrade pack. It's another one added to the store. We know we're going to make our coins back from the profit on the commons, and you just back out and obviously relist and then go again. And just to show you that this is working really well, guys, I'm up to 20 packs in the store, and I've only just sort of come on today to do these upgrade packs. I'm hoping to just smash through this as much as I can tonight until I can't bid anymore. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 at the moment. I'm hoping to get around 50 odd. Going to keep doing this over the next few days, working out the best methods to get them cards, and then from there we can make profit while actually doing these packs and have them saved for Team of the Year. Absolutely brilliant method, guys. These will keep selling on. You don't have to worry about missing out on them. But thanks for watching, guys, and thank you so much for allowing me to hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. Absolutely amazing, especially in the first week or two of me actually pushing my channel a lot more than I was in the past. So I can't thank you guys enough for your support. Any questions, then let me know. Please do like the video and please do subscribe. And I will see you next time for another video. Peace.